We'll now take a look at the new player reports that show up on the Scout Softball website. A couple of things that have changed and a couple of things are still the same. The first thing that's the same is that NCAA requirements mean that videos have to be there for the entire public to see. A video cannot be shown only to coaches that log in, so that we make sure that everybody's legal while they're on the site. So if you click on the video tab, which is the first thing that will display when you go to a player's page, you'll see under the video tab, you can see the showcase that she was evaluated at. And for this particular player, you can see that there's a couple of different videos that you can play. If you click on her video, up pops her premium video that you can see just her highlights from her regional performance so that you can watch her pitch. If we click on the scouting report, this is personal information. It's only available to college coaches. You can see for a pitcher, her velocity, her command, her movement. There's comments on those sections every time that we see a player, and that's added to it. If I click on a player's info, this provides us the personal information for you to contact a player if you'd like to. This player has not added a schedule yet, but over the summer and the fall, as players get acclimated with the new website here, you'll be able to see the player's upcoming schedule and where she's going to be so that you can hopefully come out and watch her. Something else that's new about the player profiles. The scouting index for every player for a college coach is revealed on the top of their profile so that you're able to understand where a kid qualifies and how she compares to other players very easily. As we look at this pitcher's report, you can also see her velocity, her command, and her movement, which make up her scouting index. You can see that these bars represent her grades in each category on the scale of 100. We don't give the specific numbers on this because there's some complex formulas that we use that regard weighting different categories differently per position that equates to the scouting index. So we don't give that proprietary information out to everyone, but you can see everybody's graded the same way in the same format. So the scouting index is a number that coaches can use to compare players pretty easily. If I look at a position player's report compared to a pitcher's report, I'll notice that this player again has a premium video that I can click on. You'll notice that her scouting index information is listed. And here's something important for the new site. You'll see on the diamond here, she's got the catching position and the third base position highlighted. She will have a different score at each defensive position that she's played at because defense is weighted differently based on different positions, and so is just defensive skill. And with Quinn here, her catching and her third base index is slightly different. She's so good as a catcher that it's actually a better index for her to be looked at as a catcher versus a third baseman. As I click on the third base position, you'll see that the grades will change, the sliders will change here, and the number goes down a little bit. When I click on the catching position, you'll see the hitting numbers will stay the same, arm and speed stay the same, but you'll see that the defensive grade changes a little bit, which represents that we obviously weight defense as a catcher a little bit higher than some other positions. So if you have a player that plays in multiple positions, to get their scouting index for that position, click here at the top, and you'll notice that information. Again, the scouting report, player info, the schedule, that information is only available to the player you're looking at on her account or to any college coach. Anyone can see a video, anyone can view a showcase, but the new part of the site is that all the restricted and private information stays that way and you have to log in to view it.